Welcome back. It is 2 days later now, and my closet is so much cleaner. I'm gonna take you through a whole kind of visual tour at the end, but today we are back to try on the dreaded maybe pile. So here's the pile of clothes behind me that I was unsure about. So right now I'm gonna go through and try everything on before I get dressed. You can probably tell, not dressed, not made up, but that's on purpose because I'm gonna be taking and putting a bunch of clothes on and off. So I figured let's do it right before I'm about to get ready for the day. So let's get right into it. Okay, here's the Free People dress I've talked about getting rid of and been unsure about for probably about a year, and I've decided it's got to go because it's just not the most flattering on me. As you can see too, you really have to wear something underneath it, and these bows always come untied, and it's just not that cute, and it's very itchy feeling. So this is going to be a toss. I do like this dress. As you can see, it's a little form-fitting, and it kind of emphasizes my stomach, which I don't love, but I do think it's really cute, and it was only $2 from Marshall's, and it's from Mango, and it would retail for a hell of a lot more than that, so I'm gonna keep it. Now for this French Connection dress. This is another one I've been so conflicted about. There's nothing egregiously wrong with it, but there's many little things that are wrong with it that I think is just enough that it makes me not reach for it. First of all is the fit of this dress. I just don't know that it's the most flattering on me. I feel like it sort of cuts me off in a weird way. I like it more from the back. I don't have the back zipped because it's very hard to zip that yourself, but it also kind of digs into me here, and I feel like it looks kind of small in some places, and maybe, I don't even know if big in other places is the right word, but it just fits kind of awkwardly. And I didn't even realize, but the trim right here is completely come off. You can see it's here still on the other side, although kind of in rough shape, but it's completely come off there. It's also starting to rip here, and you can see on this side it looks better. And also the neck, it's not showing up that well on camera. None of these things are, but I swear it's a lot more visible in person. It's really yellowed at the neck a lot, and this has been dry cleaned and washed and bleached and all of that, and so like this is as good as it's going to get. I'm still torn like looking at it. Something I might actually do is, which I've had this idea before, is to actually just cut off the top part, which is the part that's more worn and doesn't fit as well, and actually just have this as a skirt. So kind of just keep the bottom, which I think I'm gonna do. So I've decided that's what I'm gonna do with this piece. I'm essentially gonna get rid of the top and turn it into a skirt. And I don't really have any white eyelet skirts like this. It also is made of organic cotton, and I think it's one of those things where the construction is lacking a little bit, but the material is there. And if I get rid of the part also where it shows more of the wear, and even like you can see it kind of lays in this weird way on me, I think the top has just got to go, and then I can just keep it as a skirt, especially since I don't have a skirt like this in my wardrobe. I think it will work very well for that. Next up we have this farm dress or nightgown that I thrifted. I am going to hang on to this because I still think it's really cute. It's very comfortable. It does hit kind of at a weird point on my chest because my boobs are bigger than kind of the shelf area allows, which I think makes it look a little strange proportionally. But that being said, I still really like it, and I haven't gotten very much use out of it because I got it at the end of last summer. So I am going to hang on to this one. All right, now I'm trying this quarter zip from Vineyard Vines over the dress. Not a flattering look at all, but I think this has unfortunately got to go as well. I don't think it's showing up that well on camera, but it's very pilled on the sides. It has a couple of stains that I don't think will come out. I believe this has already been dry cleaned, and it's very comfortable, but like, it just looks worn, and I feel like I would reach for my other one, which looks like this, way over this one at this point. Probably shouldn't have bought white. I did buy it because we were going on a cruise and it kind of matched the vibe, but I think it's just done, sadly. Next up is this eyelet skirt from Target. Can't really see, but it has a paper bag waist. I'm gonna toss this. It just doesn't look very nice to me. It's extremely wrinkled, and I feel like I'd have to iron it like every time I wear it, and I don't think I even own an iron actually. And I don't know, it just doesn't really do anything for me. It just feels plain and almost kind of like it ages me a little bit. I just don't love it, and I've had it for a couple years. I think it's time for it to go. I think it's also a little bit see-through in the back, so even more reason for it to go. All right, next up is this velvet bubble skirt. I'm really torn on this one because, as you can see from the back, it's so short that you can see the shorts completely sticking out. Like anytime I kind of move around, the skirt kind of flips up. But I do think it's really flattering and really cute. And I don't have another skirt like this in my wardrobe, so I am gonna hang on to it. It is also more of a fall and winter piece, so I wanna see how much use I get out of it next fall and winter season. Okay, these American Eagle shorts don't look as bad as I thought. The stain I mentioned that's back here, hard to see when it's on, I'm realizing. So I do think I'm gonna keep them. I don't really wear denim cutoffs like this very often, but it's literally my only pair, and so I think it's good to have a pair. And I do really like it. It fits well, so I'm gonna hang on to these. I'm torn about this lace sort of gothic Victorian skirt. It's really sort of an overlayer. I mean, I guess you could wear it on its own, but I don't know that I would. It's not showing up on camera. I'm not sure it is pretty see-through. I'm torn because it's hard to style this piece. I don't know what I would really wear it to. I was thinking about saving it for Halloween. I did wear it on Halloween last year, but I want to be the sugar plum fairy this year, and I don't think this goes with it. That being said, it really matches the architecture of my house, and it's also kind of like the previous skirt in that it's a little more of a fall and winter season piece, and I think I'm going to hang on to it, kind of put it in purgatory, and see how much I actually wear it in the fall and winter, and then that will determine if I keep it next year. But for now, I'm gonna hang on to it. And that concludes the video. That was the last piece. So now let me show you what my closet is looking like. Hello, Ruth and Maggie, in the clothes I need to get rid of. But here is the 360 view of the closet. Isn't it so much cleaner? You can see over here, I really consolidated things. This shelf is sort of what I'm planning to wear today. And then these are some layering t-shirts that are gonna come in handy and that I wear a lot in the summer under dresses or with skirts. These are some of my nicer tops. Then my leggings section, you can see my hanging wardrobe section over here is a lot neater. We've got tank tops of various types under there. And then my underwear drawer, my pajama drawer, and my athletic wear drawer. I know it might not look the most organized, but it is, and it's a lot better than when we started. Kind of ignore my husband's part of the closet. And my hanging stuff, I'm realizing this isn't the best shot. Let me adjust that hanger. But overall, Doesn't that look so much better? And then for the armoire, it just has a lot more space now. I could honestly probably move those things up here, but I do like the separation. That is my off-season part of the armoire, and those are kind of in my archive wardrobe and then new pieces. So very, very happy with it. Okay, so here is the 360 view. Thank you all again so much for watching and coming along with me. I really appreciate it. Please remember to like and subscribe below and comment and tell me if you agreed with the pieces that I parted with, if you think I should have hung on to some. And also, I'm going to leave a link below to my Poshmark where you'll see some of the pieces listed that I said I was going to sell. So with that, I will see you again next time. Bye.